everybody, how are we doing today? I hope you all are doing well. I just realized I forgot to change literally all my stream information. 1 second. I love when that happens. Whoopsie daisies. Let me go here and here. You can talk now, by the way. I'm here with
Hello.
D.
Hello, hello, hello. Yes,
Uh,
Twitch. Thank you for informing me a little late that Galactic is live.
and there we go. Yeah, that should be everything. Great. Updated. Let me just go ahead and announcements. Live. Perfect. Okay. Um.
You really need to set up a bot for that.
Yeah, I do. But I'm lazy, and I need help.
You just set up the notify me one. It's the one I use. It's pretty easy.
Yeah. I'm responding to somebody because this is important. Uh, you want to tell us about what you did today, or like a funny story that happened recently?
Mm, funny story. Ba 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 ba. I mean, uh, I'm trying to think. What has happened recently besides almost dying at Disney? Um, I promise you, that damn pirate actor at Pirates of the Caribbean foreshadowed me falling and almost breaking my leg at the park because that was a little bit too coincidental.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Um, let's see. I'm trying to think if anything else funny happened. Uh, a plant of mine got stolen.
A plant?
Yes. So, me and Badger, I guess, had a plant son called Richie, like Richie Rich, because it was a money tree. Um, and it didn't say money tree anywhere on the plant. It just said Richie on like I wrote Richie on like the planter itself. Um, but for some reason, someone decided to steal it off a porch.
Oh,
And now Richie is gone. Nowhere to be found. Missing. So I guess I don't know if that's funny haha, but it's definitely funny weird.
love that.
Don't really know why people choose to, steal plants.
I I have no idea, honestly. It's one of the weirdest things to steal.
So I know somewhere Richie is just like, where are my mom and dad? This is not my home. Why have I been taken? I'm only a plant. So soon, I've been told that soon there will be Richie the second, um, and hopefully that one doesn't get stolen.
Yeah, hopefully not. My mom has
Yeah,
like tons of plants, so
plant nut, plant nut.
grabbed, yoinked.
Yes, yes. I think that's probably the weirdest thing that's happened or that I learned since yesterday. I was like just living my life when I get the message, somebody stole your plant. Excuse me?
Yeah,
Because
I'd be weirded out too.
that is not a sentence that,
You hear every day.
no, definitely not.
Also, how do I finish setting this up? Because I have it to where it displays my profile picture, but it's not doing it for you.
Okay, if you're doing the individual ones, you just have to add mine as well as a browser source, the same way you added yours.
Well, I don't know how I added mine. I just clicked on the link.
Oh, oh.
Yeah,
Well, it's showing yours. So,
individual. Oh wait, hang on. There, I found it. Oh, there's group. Nice. Okay, hang on.
yes, there is group.
I got it.
I started using the group one and then I started doing the individual ones because the individual ones you can literally place them wherever you want. So you have more control cuz for example, like when I had the group ones, you know that guy's PNG is like whole body
Yeah,
and he would look tiny.
someone
And
just needs to
everybody's
fix it for him.
we did. I he now has both a full body one and just like a chest up one. I fixed it for him.
Fair. I need to officially make myself a PNG tuber or
I
something.
thought you did. I thought you had
Well, yeah,
the
there's little
little group
Grim.
one.
There's little Grim, which is
Yeah,
a good stand-in, but not really official.
fair. I think it's very cute.
Oh yeah, in my art class we're making plushies, and I decided to make him as a plushie. So,
Oh my god, that's adorable. I love that.
mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm thinking we do like a nice. Okay, so we did a landscape, and then we did a landscape with a school. But this
Yeah.
this one,
Are we doing the school again as a backdrop?
no, because this is for Halloween.
Yes.
I'm
Um
so excited for Halloween. By the way, you have no idea.
I can bet because I'm always excited for Halloween. I'm just sad that like I've somehow missed like the season of all the Halloween decorations in stores and I'm kind of upset about it.
Oh really? All ours are still like Halloween. Well, not true. I saw Christmas decorations the other day, and I got very visibly upset.
I mean, I understand that because I am very upset.
And one of my teachers, like when he was going over like what he likes about fall, he just entirely skipped over Halloween, and I was just like, "Did you just have the audacity to skip over Halloween?" He's like, "I did." Sigh.
Man, please don't tell me he skipped over Halloween but mentioned pumpkin spice because I will be very angry.
No, he mentioned Thanksgiving.
How dare he? The absolute audacity.
Keep in mind, this teacher's like a German mad scientist too.
How can he not like Halloween then? What the hell?
I don't know, but that's pretty much how I describe him. He's
I
like
mean, I
got
know
the
Halloween is
personality.
the same in Europe that is as it
Yeah.
is like over here, but
No,
it's
he's
not like
not
they know
literally German.
everything.
He just like he's very much multilingual,
Ah, I see.
and his last name is very German.
I see.
Yes.
Did I tell you that I when I was at Disney when I did I tell you because I knew you know that I went to Epcot.
Yeah, I'm all.
I I went to a restaurant in Epcot that I've never been to before. I went to like a restaurant in the German area that's like a German buffet basically, and it was possibly the funniest Disney restaurant I've ever been to in my life.
Well, now I need to know more about this.
It's just oh my god, I don't even know how to explain to you because I've I will preface this with I've been to actual Germany. Like I've been to Munich and stuff. And it is absolutely beautiful, stunning. People are scary because when they talk German to you, it sounds very angry. And the food is absolutely amazing. And when we were there, they were all basically wearing lederhosen. Is that how you say it? Widows and
Don't ask
German?
me. I may be trying to learn it, but I haven't done Duolingo in months, so I wouldn't know.
But you know what I'm talking about, right? Like the overalls things from like the
Yeah,
Alps.
I'm aware of what they are.
Yeah, so they were all wearing that, um, and all the women were like in cute little barmaiden dresses, and I was just like, this is already like a German meme,
Mm,
and I hadn't really noticed how Disney, specifically in Epcot, uh, because you know they do like the exchange students things, and like they usually have people of like all over the world working there.
yeah.
I hadn't noticed how they literally go like, "Oh, you're German. I'm gonna put you in Germany."
Oh.
So everybody in there, and I'm going to hazard to assume that they were legit, just like German accents. And then a band came out, and the singer was American.
Okay, that's funny. Imagine you go to what you think is like a German restaurant and then just an American singer hops up on stage like, yep.
I was just like, what the hell is happening here?
Yeah, also another thing is how I like try and pick up on languages. I listen to songs and stuff in that language and
Yeah.
like my favorite genre of music is metal. I don't know if I've told you that. I think I have though.
I don't remember. I know that like in terms of languages, like I will if I've listened enough to it, I can pick up, like context clues. Since I know English and Spanish, languages like Portuguese, French, and Italian are much easier for me to like decipher, and like I know some French and some Italian,
Yeah, it's because it's
but
part of the
like
romantic language family.
exactly. But like I have a distinct memory of being in Germany, going into a bar and wanting to order like a good beer, and like I have this thing where I if I don't know what I want, I'll ask whoever's working there for like a recommendation. And this one just starts like basically screaming at me in German, and I'm just like looking at her like, "Ma'am, I'm sorry." I can speak to you in Spanish if you would prefer. I don't understand what you're saying to me. And then she's like, "What do you want?" And I was just like, a beer recommendation. She's like, "All the beers here are good. Just choose one." I was like, "Oh, oh, okay." So German is scary for me.
I mean, I can imagine. There's like memes about like just people speaking regularly in German, and it's just oh,
Yeah, like it's scary for me. Also, you still didn't really tell me what your idea for the drawing was, but I'm just seeing you make a giant pumpkin.
I have no idea either. I'm just going based off of like internal dialogue and like instinct and what my brain's feeling like yummy to.
Because I can give you like an idea that I had. Have you
Um,
seen The Office?
no.
Okay, have you ever seen the meme of the guy with a pumpkin head dressed in a suit for the off for like an office setting?
Nope.
Oh my god, come on.
I know about the headless horseman, but I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to just send you a picture, and I hope that
Also, I'm kind of sad that Gaia opted out of this Oh, that's hilarious. But I'm sad that guy opted out of this because I was thinking like Headless Horseman would be perfect for him and his aesthetic.
I know, but it's for religious reasons, which we have to.
Yeah, no, I entirely get that. It's just, it could have been so
Yeah,
funny.
yeah. But basically, what I was thinking was I had the thought of that, of drawing maybe like a couple people and having them wear pumpkin heads.
We might be able to do multiple promotional pieces because we still do have to do some commercial filming.
Yeah. Are those ghosties?
Yes, that was a bad ghost. Ooh.
Can I?
We're about ready to start actually like doing this for real. This is just like the baseline idea.
Okay, because I actually like the first ghost a lot. The other ones are kind of questionable, but the first one I think is kind of cute. I think making that one look like it's coming out of a pumpkin would be so funny.
Mm, yes, but like this is just like yeah, like the start, and then we'll do like line art and then stuff, and we'll probably do like some uh hang on, let me look at the other ones. Yeah, we got the collection stuff. So maybe for this we could do like some type of creepster font.
Creepster font.
Yeah.
Like what?
Like something maybe a bit more jagged, or like, you know how on a monster can it looks like the M has been clawed out of the can?
Yeah.
Kind of creepy like that.
Okay. So just like it's clawed, or would you want to do like the stereotypical like bloody?
We can do bloody too. I was thinking like what would Roblox allow, but I feel like that should be fine. If it's not, Roblox can sue me. Don't actually, Roblox. I am but a broke child. Just trying to have fun creating content with my friends, haha. Come on, Roblox, be nice to me, haha. Accept me into your UGC creation program, haha.
Yes, haha. Everything's fine.
Uh,
Everything is fine.
I've started to figure out how to use Blender,
Nice.
so we should be able to start making 3D accessories. Again, just need to promote it on Twitter more. I brought my friend Nathan in for scheduling, but it's kind of hard because he needs to know everybody else's schedule too for that.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I don't know. And he's just like, well, can you figure it out? I'm just like, maybe. But yeah.
Okay. I'm going to look at font suggestions.
Are we doing a mesh blend of some again?
Probably. I'm gonna send you some that I'm looking at right now. This one is kind of speaking to my like Nightmare Before Christmas love.
I tried watching Nightmare Before Christmas and I didn't really end up liking it too much. I couldn't make it all the way through.
Oh, that's very weird. What didn't you like about it?
I don't know, it just felt slow and kind of inconsistent. in some areas. I think it's because I was on my phone most of the time and like, it's probably
Yeah.
more of like a visual movie. Because I really like Coraline and I even have a Nightmare Before Christmas sweater.
Yes. Uh, Coraline is very good. The thing is that you have to really be into musicals, I think, to enjoy Nightmare Before Christmas because the music definitely helps move the movie along.
Yeah,
It's like part of basically like the plot
yeah.
for me at least.
And that's like the thing. Ooh. Okay, Creeps are regular is what I was thinking of like at first, but the first one and the third one are actually like I love the sketchy like blotchy inked in look.
Yeah,
Oh, did you just redeem hydrate?
I've redeemed it when you started.
Yeah, I only just now looked over and noticed that. And then the gingerbread house, that looks really cool. I don't have anything to hydrate with. Hang on. Mother, could you please grab me some water? Thank you. My mother is the best.
Hello, Queen Spawn Point.
I'm so glad that I have headphones on. I also love the lack of context for chat. It's even funnier.
Ew, I don't like that one. That one looks like it's made up of bugs.
I need to see it now. I want to see the bugs.
It looks gross. It looks like it's made up of like either spider legs or a bunch of little cockroaches. Oh,
Yummy.
uh, no likey.
Mother has given me water. I have hydrated.
Good. Hydrating is good.
My cat is sleeping on the table beside me.
Support kitty.
Yes, I love her. She's great. She's best kitty.
I have sent you other ones. Ignore the Mantoon regular. I will. I refuse to do that.
October Crown Regular and Mercy Personnel look kind of similar in a way. Like, one just feels more like it's screaming at you, though.
Yeah, one's definitely more chaotic and more like ah.
I think that having something that feels like it's creeping up your spine would personally go better with this.
Okay,
I do
creeping up
like
your
the
spine is
curliness of the gingerbread house regular
okay.
because
So
I
you want the curliness?
yeah the curliness and then like the October Crown regular also gives that like vibe with like the sharp like the
So
lack.
kind of a mix between the gingerbread
Yes,
and the October. Okay.
yes, like some letters and like areas can be softer, but then like also the more sketchy lines.
Okay, so what are we gonna be like? What am I supposed to be writing out?
We need to decide on that. Like, is this just gonna be called the Halloween event?
I don't know. It's up to you. Because I like if you wanted to do like a whole, even kind of like a little, like I guess. like haunted house situation, but I don't know how much time that would take.
Like
Like
a
if it,
game, quote game.
yeah,
That might be fun, and it depends. Um, okay, so I privated the Cosmic Mall a
yes,
while ago because
yes.
I've been working on 3D stuff.
Mhm.
So we could try and figure something like that out. I don't know. Cuz like I kind of wanted to change the Cosmic Mall onto like a street so everybody can have their own individual store and we can also decorate the outside.
Okay.
And so like we could have the building blocks there and whatnot. And then we could do a haunted house at the end of the road.
Yeah.
Like a little photo station type thing.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
I think that's cool.
I'm gonna need help with it, of course.
Yes.
I just remembered homecoming is this weekend.
Oh, homecoming.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I mean, it should be fun. I'm hoping it's gonna be fun.
That that it was coming out very square. That pumpkin.
I did not enjoy it.
No.
Hi.
Maybe lower the. Oh God. Lower the stem so it's like down here and it gives you more space to like you know do that action.
Yeah, I mean, it was a rough sketch, so we can try that. And I'm not worried about making it perfect. Honestly, if it looks slightly rotten, that's even better.
I don't know why I'm thinking that this giant pumpkin with a tiny face would be hilarious.
Like,
Yes. Yes.
perfect.
Done. Finished.
That's it. That's all we needed.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
Hey, don't choke on laughter.
Hey, it's not my fault. As you can hear, I'm still kind of under the weather.
Yeah, true. For now.
What do you mean for now? Ominous. Why is that
Nah.
ominous?
Nah. It's not ominous at all.
Mm, I don't believe you. I'm gonna kind of ignore what I'm doing, but kind of don't ignore what I'm doing.
Yeah,
Why
well,
is it
that just makes
coming
me
out
want to watch.
so?
Hey, no growling.
But
Nuh-uh.
it's part of the process.
I think you should try the screaming method instead.
Do you want me to scream on your stream?
I mean, why not? We're looking for chaos here. And if it works, it works.
I don't even know how it was working last time. So I don't know. I
Magic.
It was definitely magic.
I think it's funny how from close up it looks very pixelated, but then you actually zoom out and you're just like, ah, yes. Good, good. You know?
How did I switch back to not pencil? What the hell?
Oh, yeah, I got my birthday present from my boyfriend early. It is the prettiest cup ever.
What is the cup? What does the cup look like?
It's got, like, you know the moon phases?
The what vases?
Okay, so it's dark blue, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it has the moon phases in gold.
Oh, ooh.
It's really pretty. Add in some leaves. A little bit of stem texture. I'm so excited for Inktober, are you?
What's Inktober?
You've never heard of Inktober?
No,
Oh my god, you're missing out.
what's Inktober?
It's an art challenge.
Oh no, I didn't even. I wasn't even able to get it on the last drawing challenge. What kind of challenge is it?
Here, let me look up what this year's is. Because, like, every single day you have to complete a drawing, and it's like a different one each day. October 2023. Official 2023 prompt list. Okay. I'm just going to go through all of them. So, 1. Dreams. 2. Spiders. 3. Path. 4. Dodge. 5. Map. 6. Golden. 7. Drip. 8. Toad. 9. Bounce. 10. Fortune. 11. Wonder. 12. Spicy. 13. Rise. 14. Castle. 15. Dagger. 16. Angel. 17. Demon. 18. Saddle. 19. Plump. 20. Frost. 21. Chains. 22. Scratchy. 23. Celestial. 24. Shallow. 25. Dangerous. 26. Remove. 27. Beast. 28. Sparkle. 29. Massive. 30. Rush. 31. Fire.
Whoa,
Hmm?
that's a lot.
Well, yeah, there's one every single day. That's where the challenge part comes in. I added some stem details.
I don't know if you're gonna want to keep the ghosty, but I'm enjoying making a cute ghosty.
That's so silly. Definitely not the creepy vibe, but we can. You know, it'd be really cute.
What?
I kind of want to 3D model that now.
3D model what?
The ghost, and just have it as like an accessory.
You could.
I might.
That stem looks fantastic.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It means a lot. People don't compliment my artistic abilities enough. Either
Well,
that
there
or
are
I'm
people
just
that aren't
egotistical.
complimenting your artistic abilities, and I just want to have a conversation.
Love that.
Ignore the hidden bat behind my back. I just want to have a conversation. Excuse me? No, but that stem is chef's kiss.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
There was a time in my life where, like, in October, I just drew, like, an entire thing, like, an entire page in my sketchbook was just full of jack o' lanterns.
Seems about right.
Honestly,
Seems pretty on brand.
it is. It very much is. Is that even?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, the sections aren't even, but they seem to be appropriately spaced apart.
Yeah, I'm just trying to, like, figure out the proportions.
Like, I'm using the stem as, like, the middle, and maybe you could move the right eye a little bit more towards the right, and it would be more, like, spaced out evenly, but I feel like it looks right. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's a
let's
little
try it a
higher,
little.
though, I think, than the other one, but I don't know if that's just the pumpkin playing tricks on me.
I lowered it just slightly. What do you think?
I like it. I like it.
There we go. Alright, another layer, and now we do the nose. No, I don't like that nose. Ooh, I got a great question. Thoughts on candy corn?
Oh my god. Okay, so I like candy corn. I know a lot of people hate it, and a lot of people think it tastes like chalk or
It has a
something.
chalky texture, but it doesn't taste like chalk.
Exactly. I don't think it tastes like chalk. I think it's yummy. It's just there's candy corn and there's candy corn. Some companies don't know how to make proper candy corn, and it just tastes bad. But when you find the good candy corn, oh, is it good? At least for me. I like candy corn, but that's probably because I feel like if you're either like from an older generation or you were brought up by an older generation, you're more likely to like like candy corn and butterscotch and all that stuff because you kind of like grew up with it and it's kind of like more of an acquired taste
I'm gonna go ahead
rather
and say
than
that's accurate.
yeah. I mean, like I feel like the younger generations are just like, ew, candy corn, and some of them haven't even tried it. But I know candy corn isn't like a candy for everyone, but it's definitely like if you grew up having dried fruit as candy, if you grew up having your grandma come out with like all the little like weird strawberry candies um and like the butterscotch bonbons and all that stuff, like you this is candy, you know what I mean? Like you grew up with this and you're like, ooh, something sweet that looks funny.
Yeah,
And my parents are definitely from an older generation, uh
same.
so it's like my parents, uh my mom was a baby boomer, my dad was 10 years older than my mom. So he was pre World War II. So he was about 10. Yeah, about 10 when World War II started. So between my dad and my mom, I grew up with some weird stuff being referred to as candy.
My mother makes the best butterscotch pie.
I've never had butterscotch pie.
You haven't?
I haven't. I'm sorry. It's not a thing here.
Oh my god. D, you need it. It's the best.
I'll try to see if I either find a recipe or I find it somewhere because it's really when I tell you it's not a thing down here, it is not a thing down here.
I can see if
Like,
I can give you my mom's
yes, please.
because like it is literally the best thing ever, and I don't even like pie.
You don't like pie?
Mm.
What don't you like about pie?
I don't know. I Okay. This is even
Is it
stranger.
the texture, or is it like what is it about
Mm.
it that like
It's just like I would never look at a pie other than like the butterscotch pie and go, I'm gonna eat that.
huh?
But like I've tried pumpkin pie, apple pie, key lime pie, cherry pie.
And you just don't like them?
I just don't. D's quiet. Hang on. Here. Oh, D, talk.
Yes. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Talk again.
Yes. Hello. 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 Hello.
Better?
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hang on.
Zoom,
Let's see.
zoom, zoom. Let my heart go boom, boom. My supernova girl. Boom, boom, boom.
Alright, I think that's better. Yeah, that should be good.
uh,
Okay.
Pumpkin pie is a very big thing down here. Uh, like during fall. Um, but it's the only thing that's really like caught traction with people down here. Like they do sell like pecan pie or pecan pie or
I've
however
tried
you
that
want to say
too, and I still don't like pie.
it. I don't like the crunch. Like I don't. I have a very like I have a weird thing with textures, and I even though I like the crunch from like the crust, I don't like the crunch of like putting like nuts of any kind in pie. It makes me kind of angry.
Hmm.
It's like I'm wanting to like cut into a piece of pie and get this like really like soft, silky or like kind of gooey texture and then to suddenly bite into a nut just fills me with an emotion that is not positive.
So I take it you don't put nuts in your brownies either.
I don't.
No, that's wrong.
I don't like the texture.
Do you
I
at least
and
swirl them with cream cheese frosting?
do you put cream cheese frosting on your brownies?
No, you swirl it in so it like bakes in there.
I didn't know that was a thing. See now that's a thing that I have to try.
It's so good.
Like I understand that people love brownies with nuts, but like I don't even really like chocolate bars with nuts in them.
I have to be in the
Like
mood for it, but otherwise it's pretty good. I prefer dark chocolate though. I'm not like a sweets person overall.
I also prefer dark chocolate, but I just in general I do not like something crunchy. Like if I'm eating something soft, I want it to be soft. I don't want it to be crunchy. If you're telling me, "Oh, you're going to eat something crunchy," then I want it to be crunchy. Like I prefer the crunch on the outside rather than the inside, I
Oh,
think.
caramel apples with nuts on them.
I'd rather not have the nuts, but I will do the caramel. I actually prefer the candy apples.
I haven't had candy apples. I've only had caramel apples.
There used to be like a candy store. well, two candy stores here that I would go to, and they sold mainly candy apples or chocolate covered apples. And I only ever wanted the very simple candy apples with that are like bright red because I always loved the crunch on the outside and then biting into like the from the juxtaposition of the very sweet like sugar coating, crunchy sugar coating and like the very tart green apple on the inside always made me so happy.
Yes. Green apples are top tier.
And I feel like I think I finally understood. I don't mind a crunch on the outside. I like a crunch on the outside. I don't like crunch on the inside. I I I think it makes my body feel icky. I think I've bit into too many bones for me to like crunchy things on the inside of things.
Literally bitten to bone.
Yeah, my mom when she cooks sometimes, you're busy and sometimes like she would just like not completely debone something or it's just little things that happen and like it happens enough that you're just kind of like traumatized from like biting into surprise bones or like just surprise little very hard parts of foods that you're not actually supposed to consume.
No, I bite into the bones on purpose.
No, I do no.
I
No.
like to eat the bone marrow. Hello, Shadow. How are you doing? Long time no see. Doing pretty good.
Hi, Shadow. I mean, but bone marrow is different. It's not the same, like, being like, oh, you're gonna eat bone marrow, than, like, being like, oh, I'm eating something that's not supposed to have bone, and then you almost choke on a bone. You know
Yeah,
what I
that's
mean?
fair.
Like, those are two very different things.
Yeah, you're doing okay? Just popped in to say hi? Yes, this is D. But yeah, hello.
Hi.
How's work going for you? Shadow says hello.
Yes, hello, hello, hello. Hi, Shadow. How you doing?
Quiet? I'm just turning D all the way up now. That's it.
I'm sorry. Am I being too soft spoken?
Maybe a bit. I don't know. I'll just see if that's better. Because a lot of the time, my audio honestly goes in the red. And if it's not, people say I'm quiet, so.
I That's so weird. I don't know why it does that for you. Because you always kind of sound quiet on streams for me. I'm okay, Shadow. I'm just sick. I got sick while I was on vacation. It almost broke my leg, but mostly I'm still kind of sick.
I didn't know I sounded quiet on streams.
Yeah, like you usually sound a little bit quieter for me, but I don't know if that's like my computer just being weird because I always have audio issues with Twitch. Like sometimes people will sound like very loud, even if I have them like on 1%. And then other people I'll have like full blast volume and I can barely hear them.
Yeah. That's fair, Shadow. Just have everybody blasting, like, everyone's eardrums out, you know? Oh, it's too loud? Just turn it down yourself. But it's
Yep.
it's actually funny that I appear quiet on like streams and stuff because I am not.
No, I know. It's just, you'll just sound very quiet. Like, it's not, I don't know. I don't know why it happens.
Microphone filtering issues probably. Exactly, silly people. If it's too loud, you have a volume switch.
This is true.
Hmm. Though something that I do think happens quite a lot is people blast their eardrums with loud music 24/7, and then when something's like a normal volume, they think it's quiet.
This is true. I usually have all my volumes low though because I have audio sensitivity issues.
Sure. Going back to Jazz stream was nice to see you though. Thank you for popping in. Hope you have fun over there.
Hi, Shadow.
You have a good day as well. Orange. Oh, a message from Peoples.
From Peoples?
Yes, Peoples. My Peoples.
Also, you cannot complain about my ghost being cute because that pumpkin is adorable.
Well, yes, because it's very round shaped.
It is very cute. I love this. I love this pumpkin. This pumpkin. I love it. It's so adorable.
Yes, I want to squeeze it. Pretty sure the guts would get everywhere, but hey.
It's making me think of James and the Peach, and it's making me want to draw like a little mouse or something coming out of like one of the eyes.
Yeah.
But
Also, is
but
that
I'm not
orange
that
too close?
talented.
Sorry, is that orange too close to the green, like tone wise?
They're both very muted. I think the orange would be better if it was a little bit brighter, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I was feeling.
Yeah, I think that's a better orange.
Yeah, very much. Oh yeah, I forgot I was gonna verbally. Um, I always get nervous calling people out by name, especially if I know them in real life. Because like, obviously, I want my privacy. You know.
Hmm.
But then like some people are just like, oh no, you can call me whatever, it's fine. And then I'm just like, you sure? Just like, yeah. But at the same time, saying some people's like online names just sounds so wrong. You know?
Yeah, I prefer to be called the or like Mew. In guys' case, I guess do. Those are just my preferences. I don't, but I think it's weird when people call me like DeeMew. They're like, "Oh yeah, DeeMew," and I'm like, I like cringe inwardly, like, ugh.
Yeah, I remember I did that to you once, and you were just like, hello.
I was, I get, I think I feel like personally like attacked when somebody just full on calls me like DeeMew, and I'm just like, please, just D, please, D or Mew, but never DeeMew.
That's how I feel when someone says my full first name, because you know it's like split up into two names.
Yeah,
So I just hear both of them come out of somebody's mouth, and it's just like, excuse you.
I feel weird whenever a guy calls you by your like first name, and I'm just like, he's galactic.
Yeah, no, like you see, because guys switches between like a name that I used to go by before my name got outed to everybody. Now I don't care. Um,
Mm,
that's a funny story. But so I used to go by Arrow because it was easier to remember, and it also fit in with the theme. You know, Galactic Archer
yeah,
Arrow. It was funny. It was a pun. And also it came about because one of my friend's phones auto corrected my name to Arrow, and I thought it was just like funny,
yeah.
and I just went with it. Um, but yeah, so I've gotten used to people calling me Galactic online, and then of course there's the people that are just like Aaron.
I don't know. I respect like that people have their like screen names for a reason, and it's like I'm not gonna call you something when like you clearly have a preference. And like for example, I in my stream I have someone who used to work on my team, and like he'll join and like play games with us and stuff, and his Twitch name is completely different from like his actual name. And after with this person for like a year, calling them by their actual name, having to call them by their Twitch name for the first time was so weird. But it's like I have to respect it because I'm not going to out this person.
Yeah, for real.
And now it's kind of like now I can only call them by their Twitch name. Now it's weird that I know their real name.
Fair. But honestly, I'm one of those people that prefers to be called by my name when we're like in more casual settings.
Yeah.
Cause
I mean,
just
would you prefer me to call you by your actual name when we're like in just like a VC or a call that's not on stream?
if you're comfy,
I will only do it if that's what you would like.
then yes.
Okay.
Cause it's just something like I like to keep offline and online different headspaces. Cause obviously,
Fair.
like I act very different, just in person than I do online.
Yeah.
Is that a good orange for the inside of the pumpkin?
I feel like because it's gonna be lit up, right?
I'm
So
hoping so, but I don't know if I'd prefer it to just be like dark.
I think that okay, hear me out. I think you should do another layer that's like kind of like a less opaque overlay with a darker purple. Like use the same purple and kind of darken it so that it's kind of shadowed. And then when you figure out what color lighting you want to have that be as an added layer on top of the overlay as another overlay. Do you know what I mean?
So like this for the inside?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm starting to see where this is going. Yeah,
Light and shadow is complicated.
it is. That's why we do it minimal here, folks. Especially for promo art. No need to get extremely detailed. Unless it's like a big, massive, like anniversary event, I guess. Maybe then we'll go a bit more detailed.
I mean, I feel like the school we did for the last one was pretty detailed.
Well, yeah, but not like an over amount.
Yeah.
Because these will also be hung up, so. I just now need to figure out how to hang them up now that we don't have the one mall wall anymore. Well, I mean, there
I
will
mean,
still be a general
you can
spot.
hang them as like posters,
Oh, yeah,
street lamps.
you're right, like in windows and stuff.
Yeah. Like you can have them on street lamps, like promotional posters or uh like little like signs in front of houses and stuff. How people usually have like the like campaign posters on their lawn, but instead of campaign posters, just like the promotional posters.
And that could work. There we go. Bless you.
Ew.
Was it one of the
Thank you.
stringy sneezes?
That wasn't a sneeze at all. That was a cough.
Oh, I thought it was a sneeze.
No, just coughed up phlegm. Ugh.
Ew.
Mm-hmm. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah.
I'm debating on posting pictures of my homecoming this year.
If you do, remember to do it like in front of a wall or something that has nothing that people
Oh
can.
yeah, I'm very careful about stuff like that. I just meant like maybe a picture of my outfit or something.
Yeah,
You know me, I'm gonna put my mohawk up and go emo.
of course.
Eat, eat. There we go. You wanna know what was really funny?
What?
I just realized I messed up at some point in the liner right here. There we go. Now it's how it should be. Okay. But so, there was a point where I dressed my character in exclusively suits on Roblox, right?
Hmm.
And like I made a few online friends at the time and like we were talking about our hair or something and I was just like, I have a mohawk and they were just like, what?
You're like, but you're wearing a suit.
It's because of the contrast, definitely. But I just found that really funny because I also made it a point since I was wearing this suit to be very well spoken and try and be as free of grammatical errors as I could.
Yeah,
And then just being like, shaboom was funny.
that is funny. See,
No,
that's coming out real cute.
awesome. Yeah, but what I was meaning to say is my boyfriend's lurking in my stream right now.
Hi.
He's not gonna type because he doesn't have his Twitch account right now.
That's fine. Hello. Hello, lurker.
Just messaged me on Snap. He said hi. Love that. So silly. And there we go. All right.
Cute.
What? Yes, this guy. This guy is next. Yeesh. Okay. What? What? What you giggling at? Hmm? Hmm?
What you do?
What do you mean? What am I doing?
Question is my ghost going to be used or discarded?
Can we keep it that way? I can make it into a 3D model.
Yes, you can keep it.
Just might not keep it in the shot because I kind of wanted the ghost to fade into the background. That way, the white of like and like the lettering kind of pops out, you know.
Hmm.
But I want to make it into a 3D model, so
Yes, blend, blend, blend.
it's not working out very well. Hang on, I got this.
You have to lower the hardness.
Yeah, Turn the hardness all the way off. I just wish the brush was bigger. That way it'd be easier.
Why don't, oh, you can't make it bigger. Fair enough.
Yeah, it's already at max. My dad's calling me. Hmm? Hang on, 1 second. Sorry. Sorry about that.
You're fine.
Ooh, what if I made like the further out pumpkins a bit like smoky? Or like, you know.
Yeah, you could put some like mist or something.
Should I try and do like a moon up here?
I think that would be nice.
Adding in some nice clouds. I love adding clouds to drawing. Do you like watching me draw? I feel like it just has insight into my brain.
I do enjoy watching you draw. But also, like, I feel like I can't really draw the lettering until you're done because I don't want to interrupt you. And I feel like if we're both drawing at the same time, it's just going to be like us fighting for space to draw, even though we're on different layers. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Working in the same area makes it a bit more difficult. But I'm almost done with the clouds, so now we do a little moon. E. Yeah, do you have any idea what you're gonna do to like blend the fonts?
No. To just start doing things and hope that, uh,
Just hope it turns out.
yeah. How'd you know?
The exact same thing I do. Just go in with no plan and something usually happens.
Yep. I just feel like that's the only way.
There. I see the silly little ghost being colored in.
For funsies.
Mm-hmm. E. Carefully filling this thing in. Little moon. I know you're not live, but can I request a song?
Yeah. What song would you like?
Spooky, scary skeletons. You should have seen that one coming. Come on. Come on.
I kind of did. Yeah, yeah. Okay, let me go find. Okay.
Still hoping you'll make some official covers one day.
I told you that I need you to like straight up just teach me.
So first of all, you're just going to find song instrumentals, right? Like the background music of the song.
Yeah.
And then you download that. And then you just record a voiceover. And there can be some layering effects done into it. So basically, you just need like some kind of clean sounds and stuff. It's really easy. Basically, like just think of it as doing a voiceover and what you would normally do there.
I've never done a voiceover, so
Have you ever made a YouTube video?
no.
So you're like just strictly a Twitch streamer?
Yes, I mean my YouTube videos that I've done are I've the first ones I edited um on console because that's what I had before I had like a gaming computer. And then now I just upload straight up like VODs. I don't edit anything. I don't do any voiceovers. I don't know how any of that works. I
Um,
am le dumb.
it's really simple. I could probably teach you in like 5 minutes. I like that moon.
I,
I lost my cursor for a minute. Ugh. Oh yeah, a good trick for making clouds and sunsets is like so if you have pink at the bottom and yellow at the top, you're going to use the pink and the yellow and the yellow and the pink.
okay.
Cuz like it kind of basically yeah,
Hmm.
sorry, hang on. Doing multiple things at once. But essentially it's like the color contrast and like it helps make it feel more as like a whole piece. Whereas clouds appear more white during the day, during sunset they take on the colors around them,
Yeah.
and at night they become like a darkish grayish blue or like a purpley color.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
Yeah,
kind of
I was about to say that I usually do like darker shading on the bottom of the clouds, kind of reflecting the color of the sky, and then have the top be lighter. That's what I usually do.
yeah, that's always like good formatting. And also add gradients to your sky, like no matter what,
Yeah.
even if you don't think it needs it, because it's like still adds like dimensions and stuff.
Yeah. Silly little ghost is now.
It's very cute.
It's like,
Honestly, without the line art, you could probably just small scale it and put it in the corner. Background ghosty.
I forgot how to do the same thing. Oh, and I moved something instead of. How do I make you smaller? I forgot.
Uh, use the transform tool.
What's the lasso brush? There it is. Where do you want me to put it?
In the bottom corner by the singular pumpkin. Yeah.
Smaller than that, or
No, that's good. That's good size.
just a silly little ghost?
Mm-hmm. That sky is looking so good now.
I feel like this is becoming a trend of me being in charge of the lettering and then having like just one little singular asset, just one little item be drawn and be like kept in like a corner of the drawing. I feel like that's my signature.
I feel like we should just like have that be a thing. Just like a
Yes,
spot what D did. I feel like that would be funny.
it is funny.
Okay, so I'm thinking. Nope, that's not how a ghost looks. There's so many different ways to make ghosts.
Leon just went live and I just renamed push-ups, so he has to do 10 push-ups.
I love that. That's funny. So
It
evil.
is.
So evil of you, D.
Yes.
Get into the Halloween spirit, aren't we?
Yes, yes, yes. Must must be evil. I
I might make the ghost skinnier.
thought it was a nice shape.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I want like tons of them.
Mm, okay.
Trust me. You know.
Yes.
Mm, my
Maybe you
cat,
should have done them different layers.
or just one at a time. You know, that might have also been smart. Hey, I don't claim to be intelligent here.
I just feel like if they're on different layers, there's less of a possibility of you messing one up while working on another one. But that's just how I work. Like if it's a lot of little things that are going to be next to each other, I do them on different layers.
Yeah, to me, these aren't really little though.
No, but they're next to each other.
Yeah. It depends on like how fine the detail is for me. Like if it's just big gradual detail, then I'll just,
Yeah.
But if it's like fine tuning stuff, then I might like liner. Every little thing is on a different layer. This ghost is kind of snake-like. I'm a snake.
Snake is snake.
I'm a snake. I love how your ghost is just vibing there. It's amazing. Gotta make sure it curves around it. That way it's still shown off. Just ooh.
I'm kind of thinking I can make it even smaller and make it kind of like spot the ghost that clearly does not belong.
I mean, that'd be kind of funny. I don't mind it. I think it's cool.
It's just the mine's just kind of like a little bit in the background, staring at the other ones, being like, "What's up, guys? Why are you all up? Why are you all being so spooky?"
Yeah, it makes the drawing a bit less scary. Because obviously we don't want to terrify the kids too much. Though I am thinking we might go back and like make an actual scary one, and this one will just be like the friendly one.
Yeah,
Like Halloween Horror Night can be a promoted thing.
yeah.
And that's when it really gets scary. Though that might cause us the 17 plus rating on Roblox.
Damn.
That'd be funny though. It's like, whoopsie daisies, guys. Sorry, I might have made it a little bit too creepy. Ooh. Ooh.
I feel like one of them should be like alien themed, just since the school is so kind of like a spaceship, like a futuristic spaceship kind of thing. I feel like aliens should be somewhere in the promotions. And like I mean like the classic big head,
You mean like
big
that? Do you see
eyes.
what the little things I did on the one ghost?
Huh?
Do you see the silly little? Do you see it?
Oh my god, little antennas.
Mm-hmm. Wait,
Oh, that's funny.
hang on. I have a funny idea as well. Yeah, just let me. Green.
Yes, and an alien ghost.
Yeah, we'll make them all like slightly different colors. That way, it doesn't seem too out of character. But then they're just like, I don't think that's quite right. Like one of these things isn't quite like the others.
Yes, yes, yes.
Hey, no joking. We talked about this.
Dying is cringe. I need to not die.
Exactly. So I do think I'm gonna like fill in like some of the center with like
Mm-hmm.
a bit of a white.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like the head area.
Mm-hmm.
The alien ghost is named Glorbed.
Glorbed.
Yeah, just Glorb.
Glorbed alien.
Glorb.
Glorb. Why is it named Glorb? Because that's what he sounds like. Glorb, glorb. Glorb, 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 glorb.
Don't you guys think that's gonna be? Nope. Those aren't big enough. Not for our alien buddy. Much better. And then everybody else gets normalized.
That's too funny.
I think it's hilarious.
It is. I agree.
If we were to make this scary, we'd make them look like people. Like they're climbing at the screen.
Yeah.
I'm a horror artist, so I could easily make it actually terrifying.
Fair.
There's the mouth. Because they're going, ooh.
Woo.
This one's just a little ooh.
Silly little ghost.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. They're all just the screamer in
Mhm.
various stages.
You're right. Love this. This is amazing.
And then just my little ghost in the corner, like, what's up?
Woo!
What is up? What's happening?
And now it is time for the shadows.
Yes, yes, shadows, shadows. That pumpkin deserves all the shadows. Yes.
I'm just gonna worry about the orange first.
You're doing the shadows on another layer, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not a psychopath, I promise. Well,
I was about to say. If you didn't do the shadows in another layer, I was gonna be very worried.
nah, just do everything one layer, you know?
That is psychopathic behavior.
That ain't me, guys. That ain't me. Eeh. Trying to get it right on the line. There. I think that's some pretty good shading.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm thinking a little bit of highlight.
Yes. May, make it seem like the moon is actually lighting something up a little bit, just a little tiny bit.
Yeah, we're going to add some rim lighting, guys. This is going to take me a second. Now, let me just get this color. That way I can make it fully opaque. Everybody hold your breath while I'm doing this. It'll help, I promise. Yo! Yo, that was smooth.
That pumpkin is looking good.
I know, right? I'm, in fact, very pleased with it. Eeh. How to make round objects look round. Rim lighting. There we go. Oh yeah, by the way, I just found this kind of cool. Okay, so yesterday I was like in my weightlifting class, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like we were doing squat maxes, and this kid did, and I mean kid, because like he couldn't have been there more than like well, maybe 3 years. I don't know what grade he's in. But he was doing 405 pounds.
That's insane.
Yeah, we're not like 30-year-olds. We're like high schoolers. Cause like
Some is he short?
he's about my height, and I'm like about average.
Because I thought doing that kind of stuff when you're still kind of in the development stage stunted your growth.
Oh yeah, it does. I would have been a lot taller had I not done gymnastics. But like at this point, say, I mean, he's probably like about 17, so about done growing. But yeah, so that was impressive. Obviously, I'm not doing that. But it's just funnier because he looks very skinny, like when you look at him.
Yeah.
And then he just pulls that off, which is like obviously the heaviest in the class. Because he had to have like two spotters for that. Hello, Mitch. How are you doing?
Hi. Hello, hello, hello. I need to check what my watch's battery life is. That's 21. It's fine because I need it for Left 4 Dead for the heart monitoring, hot heart rate monitoring. Can't
Close
talk.
enough.
Never mind.
Moderating. Hello, Eagle. Hi, guys. Oh, hydrate.
Banana.
Thank you.
It's
No,
banana.
that's not banana. That's banana
Banana.
bananas.
Banana.
And then Mitch said he's meh. How are you? I'm doing well. Sorry to hear that you're not doing tip top shape. Hopefully your day gets better.
You very subtly zooming into my little tiny uh ghosty.
Wee, wee.
The pumpkin shading came out so nice.
I know. I love it.
It's so cute. Still need to shade the stem and the leaves though, but
I'm
the
doing
pumpkin's
orange
looking
first.
the pumpkin is looking
Delicious.
yeah.
Scrumdiddlyumptious.
It,
Scrumdiddlyum
it, it, it looks like candy. It looks like okay, so we were talking about candy corn, but you know that they make candy corn also in like the little pumpkin shapes?
Yes,
That
you're right. I never said my opinions on candy corn.
you didn't.
I like it.
Nice.
And your analysis of like if you're either part of the older generation or raised by it, then you like it was like spot on. And I was gonna like try and think of an example, but then and like use myself as an example. Then I was like, never mind.
I don't mind using myself as an example. Like literally, my parents brought me up on um I don't know how to explain this. So my parents uh my dad owned a company that now my mom owns, and when they were larger, they would and they were doing well, they would do like baskets for their clients, and for certain holidays the baskets would include like dried fruit, like dried apricots and dried like mango and stuff like that, which like if you go to the supermarket and whatever, those are super sweet because it's just the fruit just dried and like super concentrated. All the sugar is just like concentrate. um so
Mm-hmm.
that's what I grew up on. I grew up on that mainly as candy, and candy corn was definitely like Halloween Halloween is here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like candy corn, but the thing is, I can't have too much of it at once. Otherwise, I will start getting sick because of how sweet it is. But like, I'll have one or two at a time, and then it's just great. But my body cannot handle sugar. I just taste it and it's rejected. Like,
These are definitely looking like you would, like they have a nice candy, like velvet, for some reason, like velvety candy outer shell, and like if you bite into it, it'd be kind of gummy. I'm kind of loving it. These pumpkins look delicious.
that is the goal. We need them to look very eatable. You want to know something else I haven't tried?
What?
Pumpkin spice.
Like in what? Like the
Everything.
coffee?
Everything. Well, unless we're counting pumpkin pie. I've had pumpkin pie before. Did not like it.
Because I mean, pumpkin spice really is just a bunch of spices that, like nutmeg and cinnamon.
I know what it is, and it smells
So
delicious. I've just never actually like tried it.
I mean, you should. It's really nice. It definitely is like, if you like apple cider, if you like chai tea, and why am I saying chai?
I
If you
love
like
both.
chai, it's very much reminiscent of like that because they have like basically the same ingredients. You know what I mean?
I love both,
It's just
honestly.
called pumpkin spice because it's used for pumpkin pie.
Yeah, I figured that much, and also like I have a mother who cooks a lot, so
Yeah.
I'm aware of what it is. It's just have I tried it? No.
Also, if I'm not mistaken, if you're like into witchy things, which I'm not going to make an assumption, but I did see all the flower pressing TikToks.
Oh yes, we actually dried like a ton of herbs, and oh, okay. So I did this one project where I had like this bunny container, right, from Easter.
Mhm, mhm.
It had like those chocolates in it, and ah, hang on, I spilled water.
Oh
No,
no, not the waters.
it'll be fine. It'll dry. But and you gotta realize I do have like tons of rocks from when I was little, and even now. So yeah, I suppose you say I do like that stuff.
Yeah, so I believe that pumpkin spice, like the ingredients and stuff, is kind of considered to be kind of like used for like protection. So pumpkin spice is nice. People like to make fun of it, but I like it.
Only because it got popular.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I tried last year? Last year Starbucks came out with like an apple something. I don't even remember what it was, but it was like a fall drink. It came out with the pumpkin spice, and it was so good. It basically, like, if I know you don't like pie, but you know how like the apple compote thing from the inside of a pie that's like really delicious because it's like basically just cooked down apples with like cinnamon and stuff and sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Like just imagine that in a coffee. Like it was absolutely delicious. I loved it.
So was it the apple cider latte?
It might have been.
I think that's what it's called.
I don't remember what it was called, but it was good.
I can imagine.
I mean, I had to stir it for like an hour for like all of like the apple whatever thing to like actually like stir into the coffee.
Ooh, that's a long time. So, do you like mix your coffees all together, or
Yeah, I don't drink them in layers. The only thing I drink in layers is boba. If they have like the cheese film on top, that I'll drink in layers because you're supposed to.
I haven't had any boba that has like layers, and mainly get like the strawberry popping pearls if I'm getting boba. So
I've had many different types of boba teas.
I like it with either the peach teas, those are nice, or raspberry lemonade.
So you haven't gotten like the milk teas?
No, because my thing is, it's basically just kind of expensive, and I want to get something I know I'll like instead of getting something and being like, oh, you know,
I mean, have you ever had any kind of like milk tea?
milk tea.
You
No,
said you like chai, right?
yes, chai tea. I love chai tea.
Um, so basically the bobas that have milk tea as a base is just black tea mixed with milk most of the time. And then they'll add in some kind of like either brown sugar in it or something like that, or like some kind of caramel sauce. Um, it's actually really nice. And the bobas that have like the cheese foam on them on the top, that is, if you like cream cheese icing and stuff, you'll like that. And you can honestly, that can go on any type of bubble tea. Like I've had it on fruity teas as well as like milk teas. Um, I've had a lot of different kinds of bobas. We have a place called around nearby called Here Tea that I think is like a what are those called? Not brand. Is it brand? No. Uh
Chain.
yeah, chain. Yeah.
We don't have any like boba places around here. We gotta go like to the bigger towns
Mm,
for that. So we do have like the best ice cream place ever. It's not a chain though, so I will not be saying the name
fair enough.
unless somebody wishes. Like if I find out somebody's coming down here, I'll be like, oh yeah, you should go here. By the way,
If you ever feel what's it called? Adventurous. Um do you like cereal?
depends on the cereal.
Okay, do you like I forgot the name of the cereal, the one with the little marshmallows in it.
Lucky Charms.
Yeah, Lucky Charms.
Yes.
Okay, so if you ever feel adventurous, I would suggest getting, you can just do like a small one so you're not, getting something that you might not enjoy. But the taro,
The tarot. What?
the taro boba teas are really good. They're the purple ones.
Oh.
They look, they taste basically if you took Lucky Charms, put them in milk, and just let the cereal sit in the milk and then drink the milk. That's
Mm.
what it tastes like. So it's like,
So marshmallowy.
yeah, like vaguely reminiscent of like vanilla and like marshmallowy and just like sweet. And it can be very nice. You would not expect it to taste the way it tastes like. I enjoy the Terra ones a lot. But again, that's more of like an adventurous thing. I've even had like avocado boba teas. Because there's a restaurant. Because you know that avocado can be sweet. It can be used in like desserts and stuff.
No,
Yeah, avocado is incredibly versatile and can be used in sweets, and it's actually really
I
nice.
had no idea of
And
this.
yeah, they'll usually mix it with like condensed milk and stuff, and it's so good. Um, and there's a restaurant near me that does bobas, and they do like the fruity, the milk, but they also do like I'm not gonna say smoothie. It's kind of like a shake, like they're thicker, and they do an avocado one, and it is so good, but it is so like indulgent. It's like you take a few sips and you're like, oh, I need a break.
Like overpowering need a break or just very filling?
Very filling, and it's just it. How do I say this? Like it's just it's sweeter than you would expect it to be. Like you wouldn't expect avocado to be able to be sweet, but it can. It can be very sweet.
Interesting. I definitely would not expect that.
I think a lot of people use avocado in like brownies and stuff to like help. Yes, like mashed avocado.
That's a new one. I've heard a lot of stuff in brownies, and I've never heard of avocado in brownies.
Yeah, they'll use it like what's it called? As kind of how you know how a lot of like recipes like if they're like vegan or vegetarian will substitute a lot of things with
I can
like
imagine because it's like
applesauce.
fatty. Um,
Yeah. Yeah, so they'll replace like butters and stuff like that with avocado.
I'm aware of the applesauce one because my condition makes it hard to eat a lot of stuff, and like
Yeah.
so I've tried stuff with applesauce instead of other ingredients.
Ooh. I need to delve into the vegan cheese world. I haven't wanted to because I feel like the taste is gonna have like a weird aftertaste that I'm not gonna enjoy. But I have to because I think I'm becoming lactose intolerant. Like I feel like I'm slightly lactose intolerant, where like my stomach will become upset. But like nothing bad will happen. But like it'll just be kind of like I'll get a little bit nauseous.
Like a sensitivity.
Yeah, like I have like a lactose sensitivity right now, and I'm don't want to end up having like an full on intolerance, and then you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
so I have to delve into the vegan cheese world because I'm fine with like vegan meats, like Impossible and Beyond Meats. I actually enjoy quite a lot. If I go somewhere and they have those as options, I will choose those over anything else.
I will
I'm
not.
not
I
vegan
like
and I'm not vegetarian, but I do tend to like if there is a an option for something that I find is kind of a better option for me, like I guess health wise or whatever. I don't know if it's really like that. I've always been like, oh, I can eat a regular burger, but then I see like there's an Impossible burger on the menu. I'm like, I want that, and I want it wrapped in lettuce. It's
I'm the
weird.
exact opposite. I am a very carnivorous person. Like even the mention of steak makes me hungry and I could be full.
Don't get me wrong. I love like red meat. I love chicken. I love fish and all that stuff. But for some reason, like my brain is has I guess tricked itself into being like, ooh, there's a vegetarian option or like there's a vegan option. Choose that now. Like my brain is like, you usually eat all this other stuff. Choose this now. And I usually do. And I have enjoyed them very much. Like Unpopular opinion. The Impossible Burger at Burger King, like the Impossible Whopper, is better than the regular Whopper.
Well, you see, I don't go to Burger King, so I don't really care.
Burger King is actually like a pretty big chain down here. Like I know that, like for example, like in Florida, it's not. Like I think I've seen two Burger Kings in
Mm,
Florida.
yeah, no, but you know what is popular down there?
What?
Waffle House.
Yes and no. Waffle House is very much the oh hey, a hurricane's coming. Is Waffle House still open? Yeah, okay, we're fine.
Yeah, but it's still good.
Waffle House is more of a meme, but yes.
I personally really actually genuinely enjoy it. How's that? How's that for some shading, y'all? Booyah.
Delicious.
Alright, you ready to do some lettering now, D?
Yes, and I am spooked.
You spooked?
Spooked.
Why
I
spooked?
am nervous for the lettering,
No,
but I
no,
am here for it.
no spook. Don't be spooked.
All of the spook.
Well, yes, Halloween, but don't be spooked. Alright, let's see. Okay, what should it be though? The text.
What should it say? I don't
Yeah,
know. I don't know. I'm still waiting for you to tell me.
we'll make it simple because that'll be
Okay.
ominous enough on its own.
Okay.
And then I
Got you.
need
Got
to
you.
steal the little property of Star Sailing Creators. If you just give me a second, I need to like
Go for it.
uh duplicate that and then just excuse me, y'all. Just gonna joint this because I keep forgetting to save it. I don't think I
All right.
saved it like anywhere actually. I'm just gonna cut out the little picture and then have you redo the text at the bottom. No thievery, y'all. Not that they really would be able to because this is live on the internet, so people will know who made it.
Couldn't you just choose that little section and copy paste that little section in particular?
Not on this app. And also, I made the dumb decision to save it all into one layer. Anyways, there you go. Oh, it's
I
gonna
guess.
cover up the cute little pumpkin. I move it to top corner.
Ooh, are you gonna put the lighting in the pumpkin?
Yes, I should do that. I will do that as you're writing the text.
Okay. Okay. We're gonna do what normally I do, which is I do the letters really large and then scale them down because it's easier.
Yes, explain the process for people who do not know.
Okay. So at least for me, it's easier to draw something very large and then scale it down, especially if I'm planning on having it have details.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it's just easier than having to go very small and try to edit afterwards. It doesn't, to me it's never made sense to do something small first. I don't know why. It makes no sense to me. So I do everything very large and in charge first, and then I just scale it. And since I usually do things in layers, it doesn't even really matter because I usually will make the thing large in one layer and then copy that layer, like duplicate it, and then make that one smaller, just in case I need the previous one for something else. I always have duplicates of all my layers for emergencies.
In case you mess up real bad.
Mm-hmm. Because you never know when you're gonna mess up, and it's not fun messing up.
What do you think for that lighting, by the way?
Hold on. Oh, that's so cute. I love it.
I love lighting. And I would hang this up, but we don't have anywhere to hang it anymore. But I will show me posting it on Twitter to make up for that. Okay. Also, if you guys aren't already, be sure to follow Dee. She's a lovely and amazing person helping me out with this. And she deserves the attention and the love. Uh,
Negative.
Fight me. Fight me, woman. I will win.
Damn it.
But yeah, so be sure to do that. And then also go follow Star Sailing creators on both Twitter and Roblox. That way you guys can see cool stuff like this when it gets posted, and you'll know when everything goes live. And of course, you can buy the stuff and support all your favorite creators. And you get to see all the cool artwork. Unfortunately, we do not have one for September because it was a freebie month. So, yeah.
Also, I was gone for like 10 days.
And you were having fun.
Yes. Florida was having fun trying to kill me.
I mean, to be like that sometimes. Is it bad that I still don't have a plan for what to stream on my birthday?
I mean, I never have plans, so I relate. I'm like 40 followers away from my 24-hour stream, and ask me if I know what I'm doing.
You'll get there soon.
I don't know what I'm doing. That's the problem.
Yeah, that'll be
I'll
funny though.
probably see if I can set up maybe different segments with different friends, like maybe an art segment with you.
I'd be down for that.
Nice. I'm gonna have to find somebody or something to happen while I'm taking a nap or while I'm taking naps because I know myself and I will probably fully not go to bed, but I will take naps.
Well, there are like small games that can be ran on stream, like words on stream and stuff like that.
That's true.
Can always do a little movie night. You'll just have to find something like, oh, what would be really funny is if you had some of your friends get together and do a little skit to be playing. That would be funny. Like it's just a whole improv skit on like, I don't know, either Minecraft or just anywhere where you can have a bunch of people.
That would be funny.
They're just gonna wake up in the middle of a very intense scene and just be like, "What are you guys doing? Nothing. Go back to sleep." Okay.
Because I already know that like I can do Placid Ducky Simulator, Placid Ducky Simulator for a while, and people first I whenever I stream that, like people love it, and it's so engaging. Nothing's happening. The ducks are just floating around, creating mischief because you can't control them, but people love it. So I know that I'm probably gonna have a segment of that um, while I'm sleeping one of the times because I've done it before where I've been streaming for hours and then I'm just like I'm so tired and I'm like I'm just gonna take a break and I put on the Ducky Simulator and I have fallen asleep while it's going. Like me watching it, I have fallen asleep on stream.
You need to set up one of those interactions where like chat can throw things at you.
I know people have do like the sleeping streams where like they have people do stuff to like wake them up, but I don't know how to set that up. I
It
guess it
also
would just
sounds
be
kind of
with like
cruel,
yeah,
but again, people are sadistic.
yep.
Also, if you remind me here in a bit, I'll go get the bunny thing that's filled with flowers and send you a picture of it so you can see what I did. Actually, I think it's
Yes,
on
please.
Instagram. I think I have a picture of it on my phone already. Let me see.
Also, I want a picture of your plushie when you're done with it.
If I can take a good one, we'll see. I'm like the
Listen,
only person that needs
I'll
this
accept
squish.
even a bad one. I just want to see your plushie because that's adorable.
Sorry, we're having Spirit Week, and I just scrolled past one of the pictures I took of my friends on a Spirit Day. It was so funny. I'm looking through my phone trying to find it. Oh, there it is. I sent it to you.
Oh my god, that's so pretty.
Yes.
That's so pretty. I love that. I
Flowers plucked right
absolutely
from my
love that.
mom's garden.
Your mom's garden must be very pretty.
Oh, it's absolutely beautiful. I like how the top of the letters looks like bones.
I didn't do it on purpose, but it's kind of like the feeling I wanted to go for. I kind of wanted to look like they're broken.
Ah,
Like I don't know if you noticed that like the bottoms are like jagged.
yeah, I see that.
I'm trying to like do something reminiscent of the lettering that you liked, but kind of give it its own little like life, I guess.
Makes sense. And I might also just shorten it to just be like, have you just write the word Halloween?
Okay. I'm sure that if you're not zoomed in, nobody knows what I'm doing, and I'm just filling in on all the.
I'm aware of what you're doing. I am very aware. Let's see. You guys can here. I'll zoom in so you guys can take a peek at what she's doing. See, she just went like that. Now she going like that. And making it look all pretty and all nice.
Yes, yes, filling in all these spaces. I'm still very proud of our last promotional poster
I
that we
know
worked
it's
on.
so good. The space one. Wow. Let's see. How many letters do you have to do? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Only seven.
For Halloween, you mean?
Yeah. If you want to do the addition, you can. We're just running a bit short on time.
Yeah, I'm trying to go as fast as I can. It's just this would be faster if the bucket would actually fill.
I know. I'm pretty sure there's like a setting for that. Here, let me mess around with this. Um. Ooh, there's fill and then there's fill rest. That might change it. Here, I'm gonna draw a circle. Let me just make a new layer. That way I can kind of mess around. No, I want something. Oop, nope, that's not it.
Oh
My
my
bad.
god, I thought that was me. I was like, oh.
Yeah, no, I can't figure it out. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
I tried something.
He tried something.
Eh,
Well, the H is kind of done, and I mean kind of because
I
I want
like
to
it.
go back in and do some.
Edits.
Yeah.
Ooh. I'm trying to think of some funny stories I have. I have so many. What category should I talk about? Hmm. Well, there are injury stories. Those ones are always laughable. I mean, I already told you about what I did a couple days ago where I just dropped a bar on my face.
Yes, and I'm still scared for what happened. That's not okay.
I'm just sitting there vibing, trying to lift some weights, and then my arm gives out and just right on my lower jaw.
Yeah, not okay.
Maybe not, but one of my teachers has this like funny things sitting in her classroom. So there's one that's just a this jar of problem students' tears or
Of
something,
course.
like students' tears, and then the other one is just ashes of problem students.
I guess.
There's also another day in my life, and I haven't used algebra once, and I found
I
that
mean,
funny because she's an algebra teacher.
it's real.
It is. It is. This is looking so good.
What do you think?
I'm loving it.
I think it's got some character, little je ne sais quoi.
I have no idea what that means, but yes, character.
It means I don't know what in French. Je ne sais quoi.
Yeah, well,
I
you
don't know
see,
what.
I may have taken French, but that doesn't mean I learned anything.
Fair enough.
He didn't teach us anything. He just had us use Google Translate the entire year. And it's just like, you're from France.
Apparently,
He just didn't want to teach. He just wanted a
yeah.
job so he could get paid and move on. Just like, seriously? Are you serious right now? But what can you do?
Nothing. Really can't.
Yeah, but yeah, but yeah.
I'm fine. That A is coming out kind of wonky, but I'm kind of liking it. Very good. It does. I agree.
Okay, I'm good now. Ugh. Also, I just realized that your little PNG tuber has little skulls on the soles.
Yeah,
And that's just like that's adorable.
the Rose really did just outdo herself.
It's amazing.
I'm going to try to save myself some time
Oh, how so?
and get rid of the inner lining that I'm going to fill in anyways,
Interesting.
so that when I use the bucket tool, it just fills it in.
Yeah. My parents' anniversary, so they're going out to eat now.
Oh, well, congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations. I'm kidding. I love my parents. Well, I like my mom. And now my cat is barking.
Listen, you should tell your cat that it really needs to chill out on the barking.
It needs to stop having an identity crisis. Because I don't think I've ever heard Willow genuinely meow. I think it's always been either a bark or a chirp. Huh? Fawn is staring into my soul right now.
Who's staring into your soul?
Fawn.
Ah,
She just yawned at me.
I don't know why. Even if I erase it, there's still little spots. Whatever. Let's see if I can do this quicker than I did last time. If I zoom out and do it kind of, kind of, that kind of work. Did I show you the last thing I drew or no?
Uh, what was the last thing you drew? And then I can tell you.
My new D&D character.
I think, yeah, you did. You showed me that. The Roman or Greek statue.
Yeah,
Yeah, you showed me that one. It looked really nice.
I'm really trying to like learn new techniques and develop my art as much as possible.
Have you tried the painterly style and then line art afterwards?
I have not, I don't think. How do you do that?
Okay, so essentially, you basically, um, you're creating your drawing instead of doing like a sketch with line art and whatnot. You're creating your drawing, with shapes. So you'll do
Okay.
like the shape of the face, fill that in, and then you'll do the shape of the hair, fill that in, and basically like
Do
shade
the
it.
line art on top?
Um, it's a bit more complicated than that. Line art is colorized. So like, there's this one person who did this technique. I forget what their name is, but essentially you're using color and like just forgetting the line art step.
Mm-hmm.
Just like don't do that. Just go straight into coloring and like doing that, and then once you think you've gotten to your final part with that, then you'll go in and you'll do line art. So like say you need it looks really pretty in anime styles, but like you can outline some of the bangs on the face. You can do the eyes, the mouth, the nose, like define the fingers,
Okay.
that type of stuff. And it's all
Yeah.
colorized. Or like say you wanted to create a flower crown, you'd put like all the definition and like the color variation in there. And then you'd go and line out the petals.
Mm, okay.
It's easier to show than to just like only explain.
Yeah.
But I hope I
I
didn't
mean,
mess up.
I can definitely try it at some point.
Again, if I could just remember the artist, I would give you like the video that I saw it on. It was really cool. Have you ever tried one of those super detailed anime styles?
No, I've barely dabbled into anime things. The one I think I've dabbled the most in recently was the Demon Slayer style, and that was fun. Um, Learned a lot from that actually. Um, and then I'm still working on Nico's drawing because I'm having issues with her mouth and nose. Still, like I think maybe the mouth I have it down, but I feel like there's just something off and it's making it so hard for me to continue it because I can be such a perfectionist sometimes and it irritates the heck out of me.
Do either quick sketches of the same design, just kind of in that style, and like change up perspective and like facial expressions, or just like rough it in.
Yeah.
Also, I'll be right back. I have to go to the bathroom really bad.
Okay. Okay. So Got me forgetting to do this on another layer. But
But
welcome back.
how's it going?
I forgot to do the A on another layer, so I'm gonna have to copy paste it onto another layer.
I have caught in a little kitty.
Yay, support kitty.
Yeah, but she's in a very rotten mood right now.
Oh no. How could she?
I know, right? It's
The
okay.
audacity.
I caught her so I can just kiss her forehead now. You can't escape me. She is a little love bug sometimes, though. Also, my cats in the morning, they love to be around me. And like, so I'm trying to make my bed, right? And Willow hops on it, like, while I'm trying to make it, and so I just made him into my bed. And he just pokes his head out and just, like, stays there for, like, pretty much the whole morning until I left for school.
Damn.
It was really cute.
Give me a minute. I need to plug in my headphones because they are screaming at me.
Fair enough. I don't use Bluetooth.
I started doing Bluetooth because I used to be on VR chat a lot, and when you're using a headset, it's so uncomfortable to have so many cables on you. So it just happened.
Fair enough.
Are you okay with that, A?
Yes, I love it.
Okay.
It looks
Next,
amazing.
the first L, which I'm just going to duplicate because there is no reason for me to make more than one L.
I figured as much.
Sorry to disappoint. Oh, wrong color.
uh, spooky, scary skeletons. Okay, so I remember I told you, um, that I was in a talent show.
Yes.
Thankfully, there aren't videos.
How come?
Also, my boyfriend says hi.
Hello. How come?
Because nobody. Well, it was years ago before most people had phones. Like most kids had phones.
Hmm.
But yeah, so no videos, but there were pictures. And oh my god, my face is so much. I haven't even. Uh, baby face.
I
That's just.
mean, you're a baby.
I'm not a baby.
You can't escape it.
My boyfriend just texted me I am a baby. How dare you? You're supposed to be on my side. The audacity. I'm about to call you out, sir.
The absolute audacity.
Huh. He said he's on your side. Brayden, why do you do this to me?
Because his nose is through.
It's not true though.
You're just squishy. You're a squishy baby.
I'm not squishy.
I'm sure that he will agree with me.
I'm. He's typing. I'm not squishy.
Listen, it's okay. I'm Badger squishy, and he's my squishy, and your boyfriend squishy, and your boyfriend is your squishy.
He's my
You're squishy.
squishy, but I am not a squishy.
You are a squishy.
No,
It's
I'm
okay.
muscular. I can't be squishy. I'm a rock. You are squishy. You are not escaping this. You are a squishy. No
Oh,
amount
how
of
the
no's, never, and
simpleness.
nope can explain that you're not a squishy, sir. You will join the call. Yeah, yeah. Find it. You're not in the server. It's a private server for creators only. Rip, rip indeed. It's okay, pretty boy. You can just be a cuddle bug. How's the L coming along, by the way, D?
I'm filling in the freaking little empty spaces that I still am unsure why they occur, but they occur, so I'm filling them out. I'm getting faster at it.
Fill tool issues. Also, he just threatened to yell so loud I'll be able to hear it all the way at my house.
What?
Yell no so loud at the fact that he's being called squishy.
You can't escape each other's squishiness. It's okay.
I didn't even notice. I have streamer mode on. E.
Come on. Come on, Tool. Those. Come on. I literally only have. This is one less letter that I have to do because I can just copy it,
Indeed, you can.
which is always nice.
Indeed. Very much.
That's like the one downside of what's it called? Drawing like IRL, like on paper with a pencil. You can't just copy paste things, and then you get used to copy pasting things, and then it's like, well, too bad, so sad. You can't do it now.
Yeah.
That's how my drawings don't end up like fully finished. But
Well, I don't know why I just have a pair of star sunglasses sitting at my desk.
Because you're cool.
Yes, I'm a star. I'm also hilarious.
Coming through with the dad jokes.
Exactly. Ah, I'm gonna talk about this because it's taunting and it's funny.
What?
So, my
Mm-hmm.
love language is gift giving.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I've noticed.
and so around people's birthdays, I get very excited. More specifically for like in person people because it's easier.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
But I have already found 6 different things that I'm going to be getting my boyfriend.
Aw. Cute. Love that.
And I know he's more than likely listening to stream right now, so he probably hears this. So ha.
I mean, I can relate because one of my love languages also gift giving, which is it one of them is acts of service, the other one is gift giving. And Badger will tell you I am like he'll be looking at something and I'll be like, "You like it?" And he'll be like, "Yeah," and I'll be like, "Okay," and I'll just grab it. Buy it for
That is fantastic.
him.
If I had the money, I'd be doing that, but I am unfortunately broke. I have no job.
Understandable.
I need one, but I don't have a job.
Understandable. Oh, how am I going to do an O? Oh,
Curvy, but also not curvy. Like sharp areas.
uh,
You know what I
I
mean?
guess yes, 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 yes. I
Look at the
agree.
October Crow regular for reference for the O.
I'm gonna try something, and I'm hoping that it works out.
Oh, you want to know something funny I saw today?
What?
So there was a fly in the hallway, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this teacher is just holding a folder, and it comes over to him, and he just bats it out of the air with the book, and it just flings across the hallway, bounces off the wall, and hits the floor. And then he
Oh my
walks over
god.
and stomps on it. It was a giant fly too, but it was hilarious.
Not your teacher being a murderer.
It wasn't my teacher; it was just a teacher, but
Oh,
it was
well,
hilarious
that
nonetheless.
teacher was a murderer, and that's hilarious.
It's even better because this one kid just screamed as he saw it. He was like, "Ah, is that a bee?" I was just like, no. The fact that some people can genuinely be so scared of bugs.
Oh, I have a phobia of bugs.
How? They're tiny.
Um, how do I say this? If it can go into any orifice of my body and can group up with others of its kind, is terrifying to me.
I was about to make that 10 times worse, but never mind. I'm sorry.
Like I've genuinely had a fly into my eye and like be stuck in my lower eyelid, and I had to like literally like wash it out because it was just in there crawling on my eye.
That doesn't sound fun.
It wasn't. And that's how you can get a bug phobia, even though I already had it before that.
Yeah. I don't know. I was
Bye-bye.
a kid that would eat the bugs.
Of course you were.
I was just trying to show off. Like, see, I'm
Understood.
not scared. And then, meanwhile, everyone was just like, why would you ever do that?
I mean, fair question. Why would you?
Curiosity?
Also, I've been way too close to um I can't think of the word in English. Um they're called alacranes in Spanish. It's centipedes, the ones that are like venomous if they like sting you. The ones with a lot of legs and they're gigantic.
Is that a centipede or a millipede?
I think it might be a centipede. I don't think it's a millipede. I think millipedes. Hold on. Centipede?
Yeah, just look it
It's a
up.
centipede. It's a centipede. I've been face to face with centipedes, and I do not enjoy that. I did not enjoy that. I'm allergic to like bug bites and like bee stings and stuff. And when I was younger, I literally went out into the yard. I was just on my swing, came inside, and one of my eyes was swollen, and like the area in between my eyes was swollen. And apparently, like while I was on the swing, I didn't even notice, and I got stung by bees. Um, and then it got so swollen that my eyes were swollen shut. That was fun. Um, had been stung by silverfish. You know, the little annoying pests in Minecraft are real. They
I know.
exist.
We have them in our school.
Yeah, I've been
In the
stung by those and
cafeteria.
I had to go to the emergency room because I almost lost a leg from the sting from that. um there's a lot of reasons for why I don't like bugs. A
I'm starting
lot.
to get it now.
I mean, if you think that's weird, though, there's people who are afraid of plants.
Pause, what?
There's people who have phobias of plants.
Yeah, no, I
I
heard you. I just wish I didn't.
I
What?
went
Why?
I went I went to school with someone who had a phobia of plants. I'm still unsure if she actually had a phobia or if she was just playing it up because she couldn't even be touched by a leaf because she would just burst in tears. And I am still unsure of whether like how real that was because it was such a strange thing to witness, um especially when your school is like, oh yeah, we're doing a field trip, and your field trip is going into like the wilderness.
Yeah,
uh,
fair. I don't think I have any irrational fears. Genuinely, I'm not really scared of much. I know a lot of
I've
people say that and don't mean it, but
yeah, I've had to deal with my phobia, especially when it comes to cockroaches and stuff. uh
that's one of the bugs I ate.
Listen, I absolutely hate them with a passion. I've had too many personal encounters, including having them like walk over my feet, and it's just like it makes me want to rip my feet off because it's just so gross.
Fair enough.
I went into a cave once because there's a lot of caves here. And people like go and do like little like tours and stuff. And I went into one and it was like a one way, like you would only go in one direction. So you would come in through one side of the cave, go through the cave, go around, and come out through another part of the cave. And I remember that we were in the cave and we were walking in. Hello? And I heard a scream coming from the people that were walking out. And I was like, what? And I was just like, I'm hoping that's not because of bugs. Because as it was, I already was very aware that I was probably going to encounter a spider, a cave spider. Which the ones that we have here are the ones that have like little claws that look like little weird lobster spiders.
Interesting.
Um, and I was already not very much looking forward to that, but I wanted to go through with the cave tour. And as we're going out, and I'm like, okay, everything's been fine. I haven't really encountered anything. I start hearing, and I'm like, what is that? Like, I don't know if you heard me making the sound, but just like a lot of clicking. And I was like, what is this? And I used my phone's flashlight, and there was a stalagmite that was covered in cockroaches moving in unison.
Oh, that'd be fun.
And to say that I wanted to scream, but I couldn't, so I just literally like put my hands over my mouth and tried to run out of the cave, is to put it lightly. When I got out, the people that I was with were like, what happened? What happened? I was like, you didn't hear it? You didn't see it? And they were like, no, because it's dark. I'm like, you are dumb. you you are dumb, but also so lucky that you have no idea what I just saw.
I mean, I'd be grossed out, but I wouldn't be fearful of that. When I was little, this is just starting to reveal like more the darker crevices of my brain. But I would do the thing where you would cut a worm in half.
Ew.
Like anytime I saw a worm, I just cut it in half and watch the two sides wiggle away from each other.
Ew. Why?
I would also pick up and hold the pill bugs and whatnot. I had
I'm
like an
unsure what a
entire
pill bug
handful of
is.
those at one point. You want to know what was really mean that I did?
What? What?
There was like this kid that was really annoying me that like kept coming up to me, and I just threw all like a handful of pill bugs at him.
Oh no. So you probably traumatized someone with bugs forever.
I don't regret it though because it was funny.
And then you say you don't know how people can have a bug phobia. The audacity. You probably caused somebody's phobia with that.
I mean, maybe we have tons of centipedes around here, and I just remember picking them up and watching them crawl all over my hands.
Okay, are you talking about millipedes or centipedes?
The centipedes, like the big ones.
The the ones that are venomous?
Um, yeah, I mean it didn't get bit, so
You're insane.
a little bit. Yeah, I do
That is
that. And then there was
absolutely
also this one
insane.
time where a mouse was in our classroom and I just picked it up and put it outside.
Mice are fine.
Yeah. But the
Mice are
thing
cute.
is, my entire art class just screams whenever there's a bug, so I always get stuck with killing it.
Yes.
My art teacher gets so grossed out, just like, why? I'm just like,
Phobias are genetic.
they
Did you
are?
know that? Yeah. Basically, phobias come from your ancestors, specifically from like the dinosaur age. um, whatever they had to deal with to survive on a day-to-day life and they were fearful of is what people usually will have as phobias.
Oh, I didn't realize Mitch was back a while ago. I didn't have Twitch chat open on my phone. I just reopened it. Mitch, are you still here? If so, hi. But yeah, I guess my ancestors just didn't have to deal with any of that then.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's funnier because like we have tons of spiders, and I'm talking about like brown recluse and black widow. You don't know how many I've found just walking around freely.
Terrifying.
Yeah,
Absolutely terrifying.
I'm more concerned for my cats because my cats like to play with bugs they find.
No, not the kitties.
Mm-hmm. Also, I'm probably gonna put some food in the microwave. It's getting late and I need to eat.
Okay.
I'm trusting you to entertain my stream while I do that.
Entertainment, 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 entertainment. um, okay, tell a story. Mm, I don't know, chat. Ask me a question and I shall reply with a story. Um, da 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 da. Thinking, thinking, thinking. Uh, I'm trying to think what kind of a story I can do
Do a
or
horror.
talk about.
Oh wait, do a horror story.
Mm, a horror story.
Yeah, I'm back for now because it's in the microwave. But
Okay, so you want me to do like a horror story that I know about or like something spooky that's happened to me?
either way, honestly, both work. I think one that personally happened to you would be funner because then I can bully you for it.
Okay, and then I have to think of because I have a lot. Okay,
This one might
so
be funny.
I guess I do have weird facts about myself that I just don't really think about on a daily. So I come from a family of witches. Um, putting that out there on the internet. Uh, my on my mom's side specifically, and on my dad's side, uh, healers. So you could say that specifically the women in my family, um, are very in tune with energies, I guess. I guess that's how you would say it. Um, and one time, this was a few years after my mom had a very peculiar talk with me about all this. Um, near where I live, the son of a judge committed a crime. And said crime involved his wife. And he had said that somebody had clearly broken into his house and committed such said crime. and there was no evidence like against it. And my mother was watching all this happen on TV and very upset because she was like, I know he did it. I know he's at fault. I know he's the one that cut her life short. And I've always kind of been afraid of the dark because I know what can lurk there. And to kind of preface this, the way that I would like walk into my room, for example, would be like the light switch was right next to the door, so I would slightly open the door and I would turn on the light. And one day I went in to do that. I reached in and I looked, and there was a woman, clear as day, standing right there in my room. Um, Brown hair, a little bit lower, like longer, lower than like the shoulders. Um, she was dressed in white. I couldn't see her legs. It was like she was just like kind of like a floating, like I guess like mid like waist up. And we both looked at each other and we both kind of scared each other. And that's when I found out that my mom had been trying to contact that woman's spirit
Hmm. I came
to
back
try to
as an
find
angel
out
part.
to try to find out who had committed the crime. And instead of the spirit going to my mother, it had been kind of summoned in a random place in my house, which just so happened to be my room. So I was the lucky person to, you know, witness such spirit, and I was not very happy. That just made it even worse for me to be able to walk into my room and turn on lights.
Interesting.
I don't know what parts you missed.
Most of it.
Okay.
It's okay. I can
Uh
watch it back on the stream later.
okay. But yeah, just you know, if you're delving into witchy stuff, just be careful because it'll affect other people, not just yourself.
Mm-hmm.
The funny thing is that like when multiple women on my mom's side get together, weird stuff always happens.
Oh.
Yeah. Um the last time that happened, I had it was the first time I met a cousin of mine, and we were all hanging out in the kitchen, and she starts wanting to talk to my mom about all the witchy stuff and to ask her about it. And my mom's like, I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that. And she's like, no, but I really need to know. Um, because I've had a lot of experiences, and like I feel like it's strange that it only happens to like the women in our family. And my mom was like, no, I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to talk about this. And she just kept kind of pushing my mom for it. And it was the middle of the day and it was sunny and it was fine. And then suddenly it got dark over the house and a wind blew and closed all the doors in my house.
That sounds like a straight out of a movie.
Yep. And I just looked at my cousin. I was like, I told you not to ask her about it, bruh. You're just asking for trouble.
That sounds intense. I don't have any stories like that because my family is just mainly Christian. But it's funny because I was never taken to church or like taught about God or Jesus or anything, even when I was little. But they shipped me off to a Catholic preschool, anyways.
Interesting. My family's mainly Catholic, um, but Puerto Rico's very well known for, even though being mainly Catholic, being very superstitious um because of our connections with, you know, because like I guess I haven't talked to you about this, or I don't know if you know this, but Puerto Ricans are a result of Spaniards coming here and colonizing our natives, which are were related to like the Mayans and the um like the natives in South America, and Africans, because they brought African slaves here to work for them when after they basically had um almost completely decimated the native population.
Oof.
So we have that connection with like our native side and with our African side. And then the Catholic is specifically from like the Spaniards.
That I figured.
So people here are very religious, but also very superstitious. Like if you break a mirror, we know what to do. Like, you know what I mean? Like there, there's a lot of things like you. It's not like how people do in the States, like, oh, don't step in a crack because it'll break your mother's back or anything like that. No, it's like if you hear a whistling in your ear, you ask somebody to give you a letter, and that's the letter of a name of somebody who's speaking either ill or good things about you. If your hand itches, you're probably going to come into some money. If you break a mirror, you have to get a pot, boil water, and then throw the boiling water out in front of your house to kind of cleanse yourself and your home from the bad luck. Um, it's a lot of stuff like that.
We have like different stuff here. I mean, I had like somebody growing up who was very, very superstitious and would do like some of the stuff you mentioned, not all of it.
Yeah.
At least I don't know if they did all of it because obviously I haven't been around them if they've ever broken a mirror. But yeah, they would do like the whole like whistling thing, and then if you it was like something with sneezes, like once okay, twice good luck, three times bad luck, four or more you're gonna die or something.
Well, I don't know about that. Um,
Don't quote me on that. It was just something like that.
okay.
And then also lucky
Um,
numbers.
a lot of our things like evil eye, and like how we believe that like words and names have intentions, and like uh there's still people here that do like santeria, not voodoo, santeria, um which is a completely different thing. um but that's like certain communities that do that, but we all know that it happens. So like it's very much like if you keep having like a stream of bad luck, it's like, oh, somebody like is wishing you like bad is wishing bad things to happen to you, and you have to go and like get cleansed for that to stop.
I've heard about that. Though the hand itching, you're probably gonna come into some money one. Ah man, do I wish that was true.
I also wish that one was true. That's one of the ones that I'm like,
Because
sure.
if it was true, I'd be rich. Also, I got myself some fettuccine chicken alfredo with broccoli.
Well, buen provecho.
It tastes very good.
I don't like fettuccine.
Too thick?
I don't know what it is. I feel like specifically fettuccine pasta has a weird aftertaste that I just cannot handle. I don't know what it is. I will eat any other pasta, but I do not like fettuccine.
That is weird because most pasta is made the same.
I know. I don't know what it is about fettuccine that I just don't like. Maybe if like somebody made like fresh fettuccine, maybe like it would be different and I wouldn't hate it. But I don't know what it is. I really genuinely don't know what it is that I do not enjoy.
Might also be the way that it's cooked.
Possibly, but like I've only ever had fettuccine with like Alfredo sauce, so and I love Alfredo.
Alfredo's great. Also, this is like my longest stream ever.
I'm sorry. I know that I'm taking too long.
No, don't worry about it. But I'm just saying, like, I have never streamed this long in my life. Just goes to show I could not be like a full time content creator because my voice would suffer so badly.
I mean, you also have the option of getting like an actual voice changer and just not having to do your voice change.
True. But it's not just that, it's also like accent masking. And then you also gotta remember I have a medical condition.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, you could also do it and be like slightly mute, like have sections of muteness.
That is always a possibility, but I enjoy talking. Once you get me going, it is very hard to shut me up. And then another thing is like the longer I stream, the less I can keep it in my stream personality. Because online, I'm like, well, you say I'm intense because theater kid, but
No, I just think you're theatrical. I don't think it's intense.
dramatic.
Other people think it's dramatic or like intense. I've told you that I think you're just a teddy bear, so
I still don't get how. I mean, unless
it's
you mean the
okay.
teddy bear with teeth.
No, I just think that you're not this like I don't know, this like scary or like intense person that people will first off have the impression of you.
I don't think I'm scary either. I mean, I'm standing at like about 5'8" now. Are you really going to be scared of a guy that short?
I mean, most men are under 5'6", so I'm not anyone to
Not around here.
say are women usually taller there.
Um, well, our guys, like where I am, are typically like 6 foot and up.
The women?
Guys.
Ah.
And then like women, um, it's like kind of 50-50. If we're going for like an average, probably my height, which is embarrassing.
So you got tall women.
Yeah, we got very tall women.
Why is that embarrassing?
Well, you know, when you're hanging out with a bunch of guys and stuff, uh, like height is important.
Is it?
Yeah, it's very okay. So, in like cliques like this, height is something. It's like a hierarchy in a way, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So, like, the taller you are, the more attention you get, the better it is. Oh, you're so athletic, you're so well built, and like, you know, you get more girls and that type of thing.
Okay.
Not even joking. But it is
Uh,
kind of weird though because I get like people telling me that they think I'm hot or just like thinking I'm pretty all the time.
okay.
In which case I am. I'm absolutely drop dead gorgeous and everybody should be telling me how amazing I look all the time. But
Okay. But
yeah, so I definitely I wouldn't say bullied or like just more like lighthearted teasing, like, haha, Aaron, you're so short, haha. And then like people taking my stuff and holding it out of reach.
yeah. Do you want another weird fun fact about me?
Sure.
I think that the taller a guy is, the less personality the guy has.
That's also true.
Guys have what I call tall guy personality, which is they make their height their whole personality. And it's just they're they tend to be boring. They tend to be absolutely boring. Which is why when I met Badger for the first time, because me and Badger met on VR chat. Um, and he was in a smaller avatar, and I was in a taller avatar because I like big avatars. And we started talking, and I remember thinking, oh, he has to be like most of the guys that I meet here that I think are funny, like 5'7", because that's what I call the good personality like height, which is like 5'7", where like the guy's like, oh, I'm trying to compensate for my height, so they actually develop a personality
Yeah, that's
and they're
exactly what it
actually
is.
like funny. And I was like, I thought he was like 5'7", because when I met Badger, he was like really funny and like this huge personality. And then we were playing with people and like we were telling each other like our heights or whatever. And he goes, "Oh, like yeah, I'm 6'2", 6'3", and I just stare at him like, "You're what?"
Love that. But
And
no,
he's like, and he's like, yeah, I'm this tall. I'm like, you're tall, boy. He's like, yeah. I'm like, I thought you were like 5'7". Like I've still blown, like mind blown by the fact that like he has short, what I consider like funny short guy personality, because short guys to me are the best. They have the best personality. They are the funniest, usually the smartest. They will have an amazing wit, and I very much enjoy my conversations with
mm,
shorter guys much more than with taller men.
fair enough, and I can confirm that is very true. Also, my parents just got back, so I genuinely need to go because they will get mad at me for sleeping
Okay. Do you
on.
want me to just turn on the letters and slightly adjust them, or do you want me
Yeah.
to just leave it and you can just do what
No, you
you
can
will?
adjust them. I'm gonna like leave it in your hands. Just tell me when it's done and I'll like post it and whatnot. But yeah, thank you all so much for coming along, everybody. It's been a pleasure to have you guys here. I do genuinely need to go so I don't get yelled at though. Uh
Good night.
yeah, thanks. Night. But yeah. gonna raid out, and then I'm gonna go raid, and then we're going to raid Guy.
I'm supposed to be playing with Guy.
Yeah. Oh my god. And it didn't say it's valid. Mm, there we go. Okay, finally. Yeah. Anyways, take care, y'all. Hope you enjoyed today's stream. And I will catch you all later. Goodbye. And raid. And stream.